one small young man. Imagine getting 40 million naira in commission. Land. It's not a house, land. 400 million naira. And he's just a young guy. I think he's done with NYS, right? And he's just a young guy, 400 million naira. And he just wants to close that person. Now, if he closes that 400 million naira, based on our incentives, he has got it automatically, he has qualified for the car. And even an all expense paid trip. So you can imagine, anything is possible. It depends on your hunger to sell. Why are you selling? What is your why? Why are you selling? Who is tied to your sales? You understand? It depends on your hunger. When I joined Gtext Holdings, I didn't even know that I would. If anyone tell me that I would be where I am now, I wouldn't believe, because I was hungry. And if you know me personally, I'm not someone who is a fan for attention. I don't like attention. But however, the job calls for it, right? So if you are hungry to sell, if you are hungry, you have to be willing to do what it takes. When I say what it takes, you have to be willing to burn the night candle, study if you must, take courses if you must, pay for mentorship if you must. You must be willing to make the sacrifice to ensure that the sale happen. Okay, someone is also asking, let me see, as a student, how do I go through with business and navigate the process? Okay, beautiful question. So I can remember when I was a student myself. So my advice to you as a student is how this business influence your primary aim. Your primary aim of going to school is to ensure that you sell. However, it will interest you to know that when I was in Abuja, we had Frida also. Frida was a student of University of Abuja, and she was selling. I still follow her platform. She was selling. So when you say navigation, it all boils down to how you plan a typical day. Yeah, right? You should plan your day. However, it will interest you to know that being the greatest or the highest sales rep has nothing to do with you sitting on your phone round the clock. It has everything to do with you being strategic. You have to be strategic with whatever you do. That you have to have what they call time, block time for calling, for follow-ups, right? You must have block time. Maybe let's say as a student, you have your course outline, right? You have your timetable. Let's say from morning 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. is your course. You already know that you are different from the rest. Your colleagues and you do not have the same life path. So you already know that you are not supposed to be playing when you are supposed to be calling. You're not supposed to be gisting with your friends when you're supposed to be calling. It's going to take a lot from you. But however, you have to plan yourself. Another thing I will encourage you is getting audiobooks. Why I suggest audiobooks for realtors, for you as a student, is because you might not have the time or the mental capacity to be reading. You understand? You're reading your people. If you're someone who enjoys reading, someone like me, I enjoy audiobooks more because I understand myself. But for someone like you, if you enjoy audiobooks, look out for audiobooks that are in line with real estate and read or listen to them so that you get more clarity in selling, right? In selling. So another thing I will also need you to also do as a student is to up your social media game, right? Up your social media game. You might not have the time to do a lot of offline marketing as a student, but it is social. Your social media platform will give you a platform to reach out to as many persons as you can through online adverts, right? You have to up it because that way people will get to know more about you, even people that are not in the same location as you, right? Up on your social media game the more. Get to know more about social media algorithms so that you can become more visible to your potential clients, right? I think that answers your question. Is it clear? Is it clear, or do you need more buttressing on it? Please, I like an interactive class. Thank you. Is it clear? The person that asked the question. Okay. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. So please, if you have any more questions, I'm open to answer. Ovia, you showed our G Suite slide. Please, can you go back to that? You showed our G Suite slide. So
yeah, I'm on it now. I'll show you now.
Okay. So see, let me just give you guys the bottom line of everything I have said is that there is a place for everyone in Gtext Holdings. There's a place for you. If you are the type you don't like off-plan, like what we sell, we have Gtext Suites where we sell finished houses, right? You're welcome, Lucy. You're welcome. We have Gtext Suites where we sell finished houses, right? Finished houses. We have Gtext Suites where we have finished houses. Luxury finished houses. They are in Gtext Suites. The houses here, we don't build them. Rather, these are developers who trust us to sell their properties. Of course, we have a process in, getting these properties on our listing. However, be rest assured and, be calming down when you say, oh, what if it's not, we do not see, if it's not luxury, we are not selling, right? If it's not luxury, we are not selling. We also help in managing your properties. Now, I have a lot of clients, right, that they buy land here, buy land here, buy land here, and there is no management. Honestly, a lot of clients they acquire properties here and there, but there is no management. Well, that is topic for another day. However, in Gtext Suite, we help you manage your properties. We help you manage your short lets. Some of you don't know that short lets now is the order of the day. You understand? In fact, that is what most people use in selling off plans. When you tell your client that imagine getting this apartment or a housing unit for this amount, and once it's done, once the housing unit is done, you are leasing each room for so amount, and in a year you are getting over. That's why you need to understand the business before you sell it, right? So in Gtext, that's what we do here. All these finished houses you see, there are different sectors of real estate. There are people who are just strictly developers, right? So those developers, they reach out to Gtext and they say, please help us sell our property. And that's what we do here, right? So it's luxury or nothing. We have some offers, please show them. We have some offers under Gtext Suites where we sell this amazing. Can you show them, please? Am I being heard? Can you show them? Just scroll up a little so you can show them some of the luxury houses that we have, right? Luxury or nothing. Gtext Suite also extends to Dubai. It's interesting to know that it also extends to Dubai. However, in the course of this, you will see what we have. This one that we have here is for rentals, right? We also do rentals, but we do more of corporate rentals. How do I mean? Corporate rentals, they'll tell you, oh, we want to lease the property for like 5 to 10 years. So we do more of corporate rentals. As you can see, we have more of these rentals in Banana Island. Please scroll up, let them see what we have under Gtext Suites. Can you scroll up, let them see what we have, or is it network? So that's all basically. As he's scrolling up, I think network is disturbing him. As he's scrolling up, you see what we have. We've also extended our reach to Dubai. I mean, look at Dubai. This is one of our housing listings at Dubai, right? We also have some off-plan offers in Dubai. Okay, now let's go to the commission rates. So the commission rate here, which we're going to be discussing about, right? Oh, I didn't even talk about the commission rate for Gtext Land. The commission rate for Gtext Land is 10% in Gtext Holdings. It's 10%. For our housing units, it is 5%. If you sell any of our housing units and it's your direct, right, it is 5%. So for G Suite, it is 2.5%, right? It's 2.5%, and that is it. So I think that is all. Do you have any more questions?